Let's begin by taking an inventory of where you can sense your breath and how relaxed or tense it is. Lie on your back with your legs either fully extended or bent with the feet planted on the floor. Make sure you're comfortable. Place a hand on one side of your rib cage and just breathe. And notice how much movement there is or is not. Do the ribs expand when you breathe? Do that several times. And then let's repeat the same thing on the other side. Where is there more movement? On the right side or on the left side? Put a hand on your lower belly and notice the breath and any movement that you might sense. Do you draw your belly inward as you breathe? Or does your belly relax to allow the breath to come into the center as the diaphragm drops down? Just notice. Don't try to change anything. Now put your hands on your rib cage just below your chest. As you inhale, can you sense the rib cage opening and flaring slightly, then relaxing back down on the exhale? Again, just notice. You're simply gathering information so that you can notice what's there that you might not have been aware of before. Now let's put a soft hand on your neck. As you inhale and exhale, do you feel any tension in your neck? Do you sense movement through the shoulders? And now put a hand on your abdomen or just a little bit lower above the pubic bone and the other one up over your sternum. Inhale and exhale a few times and notice which hand moves more. If the upper hand over the sternum moves, then your belly's not really letting go. You're working a little too hard to breathe. And if your lower belly swells softly and moves upward towards your rib cage, you're allowing the mechanisms of breath to work smoothly. Now, let's play with some sensory feedback of your own hands on your rib cage. Begin breathing gently and noticing how, as you inhale, the back wants to gently contract as the front opens. And notice whether you send your breath only into the lower belly or you allow it to expand up into your ribs where your hands are. Repeat that one more time, and this time inhale into your hands, expand and flare the ribs slightly open. Exhale and slowly release your back to neutral. And then repeat your inhale and arch. And this time, as you exhale and move through neutral, add a little extra weight with your hands on your rib cage as feedback. Sink in the center. But don't push your ribs down. Allow the feedback from your hands to guide your ribs to sink inward. Now inhale and allow your ribs to gently rebound back to neutral. Let's do that one more time. Take a nice breath in. And as you exhale, sink in the center, letting your back release, guiding your rib cage down into the center, allowing your chin to tip up. Your pelvis to tip up, and inhale your hands away. Last time, let's do a variation. On your exhale, as you encourage the ribs to sink, stop at the end of your exhale and stay there. Breathe deeply into the back of your rib cage. There's more breathing space back there, so fill it up. And as you inhale your hands away, allow the ribs to open and expand like the gills of a fish. Slowly take your hands away, bring them to your sides, and just notice what's there. do you have a little bit more breath capacity? Let's do the same thing for the sides of your body. Lie over onto one side and put one hand on the top side ribs. Go ahead and take a nice breath into your hand. And then as you exhale, add gentle weighted feedback into your rib cage as you exhale to send your ribs down into the center. On your inhale, go ahead and breathe your hand away as if you were opening your ribs like a bellows. Let's do that one more time. And as you exhale, follow your ribs down. Don't push, just be a gentle weight. And notice how the top side is shortening and contracting. Inhale and gently open those ribs and let everything go. Let's do that one more time. And this time as you exhale and guide your rib cage down into the center of your body, you might feel your shoulder come down towards your hip to your shoulder. Now stay there and breathe out of the underside rib cage, opening the waist. And on your next inhale, breathe your hand away and take your time. Let everything go. Try that one more time, gently and slowly, guiding your ribs down, feeling how one side contracts, the other side lengthens, breathing yourself back up to neutral, allowing the movement of the rib cage to be free and easy, and let everything go. Lie over onto your back and notice what you feel. Is there more movement in one side of your rib cage than the other? Is your back more relaxed? What about your belly? Slowly roll over onto the opposite side. And let's do the same thing for the rib cage on this side. Put a hand on your top side ribs. Take a nice breath in, expanding the muscles between the ribs. And as you exhale, guide your rib cage down into the center. Inhale your hand away, rebounding gently. And let's do it again. Inhale. And go ahead and exhale and notice how you're shortening that top side waist and the rib cage, expanding on the bottom side. And as you inhale your own hands away, allow those ribs to open and expand like the gills of a fish. Take your time. One more time. And this time as you exhale and guide your rib cage down into the center gently, stay there and take a nice deep breath into the opposite side of your ribs, expanding and opening. And inhale, back to neutral. Last time, nice breath. Exhale, notice how the armpit is drawn down towards the hip. You might even feel the hip slide up towards the ribs. And inhale, take your time, allowing your ribs to rebound back to neutral. Let everything go and slowly roll onto your back. Hands at your sides, legs extended. And just breathe. Where can you send your breath now? What do you notice? The more you breathe, the more there is for you to experience, the more there is of you to experience.